All right, good evening, gents. I think normally the script with these Facebook Live videos is that we're meant to like let it warm up a little bit and let your people watch your living room for a little bit, and then they come in and join. Yo, Lloyd. But I think most of the time these are watched back later on when people go and view the clip later on. So we'll just get straight into it. Yo, Kev. Right, so tonight's Facebook Live video is about, thanks mate, good measure this, Manchester Clobber, available from Oi Polloi, or you can go on the Good Measure website, Kevin, and get it. But it's good, heavy-duty cotton, I think. But yeah, it's my favourite sweatshirt, this, Kevin. So thank you very much for that. Right, so tonight's evening video is about late night snacking, as it's a danger. Yo, Uncle Ray. Yo, it's Lone Nathan. It's hi Neil. It's late night snacking is a danger time for a lot of us. You know, particularly if we want to lose weight or we're worried about putting weight on. It's mostly the evening time that is the danger zone for when we're piling down these calories. And I'm no different than everybody else, all right? So how do we go about late night snacking? How to curb it, what to eat, how to deal with it? You know, how do we get round this like particularly bad danger zone? Now, you'll find you generally eat roughly the same amount of calories every day, all right? So, you know, it may be, let's say, 3,000 calories a day or something like that. And what you generally do is work that over a week. So the 3,000 a day is probably 21,000 in the week. So what you will find is if on some days you kind of go 1,000 on one day, you'll likely go, you know, 5,000 on another day or something like that. All right. So this is sometimes a bit of a problem where you can try and say be good that you think you've done well. I'm having a red wine this evening as well, gents. There, I'm looking at it for a while there, right? And I'm just, it's just bothering me looking at it that I've not had any. So I'll just have a little taste. So one of the dangers with kind of weight gain is that you'll think, oh, I'm not eating much now, I'm on salad, you know, I've not eaten much here, and you eat low, and you think I'm on a roll, and then the next day you eat low, and then it starts to get a little bit uncomfortable, and then you'll find on kind of day 3 or day 4, you know, fuck, you've blown it, and you've ended up binging, and it's all gone on out the window, and then you hate yourself again. So, you know, kind of what's the way we go about it? So this is my approach, all right, what I do. So if we generally think for most of us, you know, and I may be wrong, you might have a different part of the day of this, but for most of us, the evening time is the danger zone for snacking, right? So this, and this is the same for me. So how do I go about it? I generally fast for most of the day, right? I eat bigger in the evening, like most of us do. So in the daytime, I generally eat very little, all right? So today, for example, I've not eaten anything since 5 p.m, right? Or until 5 p.m. And I've had, so this is only like 2¼ hours ago, 2 hours, 25 minutes ago, I had a massive roast dinner. So I finished a massive roast dinner about 2 hours ago, all right? Loads of potatoes, veg, chicken. Probably, I didn't have that much meat on it. It was kind of loads and loads of veg, all right? Now, you don't have to do it that way, all right? But that's my approach to it. So I start eating relatively late in the day, and I do this so that at this period now, when it gets into the evening time, I am more full, all right? So it's coming into danger zone of kind of late night snacking, and I've already got a fair meal behind me. Now, my advice and the thing I take is when it comes to meal times, don't be shy. You know, you might feel that you're like kind of sat at the table with your family or your girlfriend or your wife or whatever, and you think, oh, I don't want to have a major amount of food because I don't want to look like a fat pig forever for eating too much. So long as it is like the good gear, like loads of vegetables, doesn't matter how many you eat, doesn't matter how many you eat, don't be shy in it. Don't feel you have to like eat a small amount, because I know what happens, yeah? You start eating loads, we start eating loads of crap later on, and often, you know, when you might be sat on the settee or something with your wife or your girlfriend, I know it's, oh, I'm just popping for a wee, or I'm just getting a glass of water or something like that, and you're at the cupboard stuffing your face full of biscuits and chocolate, right? I know how it goes because I do it myself. So I will eat a massive amount of food at late on in the day, veggies, meat. I did a Facebook Live video on it and I'll show you more on it. And now it comes to the snacking in the evening. Now, your body generally dictates what you want to eat, which nutrient group you want to eat. So today I've eaten a lot of carbohydrate, right? I have a massive amount of energy expenditure with exercise. I do a lot of weightlifting, I do a lot of sprinting, I do a lot of bike racing, and my body is craving protein, all right? So this is what I've got for my snack this evening. Now, let's see if we can we see that, right? So we're on 3 hard-boiled eggs, a load of ham, like it's not that wafer thin crap, you know, it's some pretty decent ham there, and some celery and tomatoes. Now, the celery and the tomatoes is nothing, right? It's just water, it's just kind of air, it's just a crunch, it's just something to kind of do in the mouth. The calories and the satisfaction is coming from the eggs and the ham. Now, I'm doing it because my body's craving it, but also, one of the benefits, if you can steer yourself towards doing this, is that by eating a lot of protein, you will fill yourself up, all right? And it tends to stop you being hungry. Now, if you start snacking on kind of like biscuits and bread and crisps and kind of shite like that, the problem with that is, apart from you know it's bad, but it's very difficult to stop eating them, all right? You generally stop eating processed crappy carbohydrates for one of 3 reasons. 1, you run out. 2, you feel sick. Or 3, guilt and shame. Those are the reasons that you will stop eating crappy carbohydrates. When you eat a decent kind of meal that's full of protein in here, you will stop eating because you're full, all right? And it's better gear for you as well if you're eating real food that's kind of quality protein as well, all right? So that is the way I'm going about late night snacking this evening. I will tell you if it goes tits up after this, all right? There's a likelihood that I'll eat, well, not a likelihood, there's a possibility that I'll eat this and then start going back to the fridge for something more. Now, I won't deprive myself of something. I'll eat something if I'm hungry, and I'll let you know what it is. I might get drawn towards chocolate. I might get drawn towards biscuits. I don't know. The intention will be, if I do get drawn back into the fridge, to have a pint of full-fat milk. And then that should usually fill me up, and I'll go to bed full. I sleep better on a full stomach. I don't sleep great on a load of shitty sugar and alcohol, but I sleep better on a full stomach, and the better the quality of that food can be, the better my sleep will be, all right? On other days, my late night snack might be something different. I might freak out, I might binge, I might go on a load of chocolate and bread and everything, and I'll talk about the ways to deal with that for another time. So, you know, don't think this is the way it is all the time. So, that's it, guys, all right? That is my thoughts on late night snacking, eating, what to do in front of the TV or whatever it is you're doing. All right, great stuff. You know, give us some questions if you want to. Keep strong, keep positive. Routine. Talk about routine tomorrow. Get up in the morning and crack on and fill your day. And post on here if you do something cool, all right? Like some brilliant exercise or something like that, or something great and positive. Okay, right. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.